Well, for more on this story, I'm joined by Martin Reardon, live from Doha. He's a former head of the FBI's Terrorist Monitoring Centre and senior vice president of the Soufan Group. Mr. Reardon, good to speak to you this morning. So 8 months after the attack on the university, how serious is the threat of Al-Shabaab to East Africa?
Well, there's still a threat. Obviously, in Garissa, the government feels that at this point they can reopen the university. There'll probably be added security. But keep in mind, going all the way back to 2010 with Al-Shabaab's bombing in Uganda during the World Cup. It was a private club, people watching it on television, 74 individuals killed there. But since 2010, Al-Shabaab has done a number of attacks outside Somalia, particularly in Kenya. In that same time period, over 600 Kenyans have been killed by Al-Shabaab in terrorist attacks. So the threat is still there, particularly in the northeastern part of the country where Garissa is located.
And do you think the international community is kind of turning an eye away from Al-Shabaab in that part of the world due to the rise of Daesh?
No, I don't think so at all. First of all, the African mission in Somalia, AFRISOM, is very active with a number of countries in that region, to include Kenya, which is one of the reasons why Kenya is being targeted so much. But Western countries, the United States in particular, still are very active in counterterrorism operations in Somalia against Al-Shabaab. August of last year, their longtime leader, Ahmed Godin, was killed in a U.S. airstrike.
What do you make of the rise of these groups, Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, and their connections together and their kind of attacks on Western principles in these countries?
Well, both groups, Boko Haram in West Africa, in Nigeria, and of course Al-Shabaab in Somalia or East Africa, the same end state for each. They want an Islamic state created in that country, but they are not. Those two groups are not aligned. Boko Haram, very closely aligned with Islamic State. Al-Shabaab, since 2012, has been closely aligned with Al-Qaeda. So the same end state, but they're aligned with different parent organizations.
Well, Martin Reardon, that was, for now, from the FBI's Terrorist Centre and Senior Vice President of Soufan Group. Thank you very much.